Welcome back. My name is David Levinstein, executive producer at 1039 LA News Radio, and I'm here with Mr. Jan Haagen from the Haagen Financial Group. He is our portfolio repairman. His website is Haagen.com, Tenhaagen, Tenhaagen. His phone number is 631-425-1966, 425-1966, or find out his contact information by visiting his website at Tenhaagen.com. Again, that's Tenhaagen. We were just talking about the end of the year. The market's at an all-time high. Should you reallocate your portfolio to keep up with your particular investment goals, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Right. Now, let's say someone has an investment goal and their market does very well, or their investments do very well, and they should be, it looks like they might reach their goal a little quicker. Is that a sign that maybe they're overinvested, or should they kind of like pull back and maintain that integrity of their investment plan?
Well, I'm not sure what you mean by have reached their goal.
Let's say they had a goal, a 10-year goal. I'm just using for an example. But you have 3 or 4 great years in the market. And I know in the late 90s, there were people that reached their goal on paper.
Yep.
Right? In their statements, they reach it very, very quickly because they own stocks like Lucid and WorldCom and things like that, right? Yeah. And they reach their goal on paper very quickly. Mm-hmm. And instead of saying, hey, I wanted to have $300,000 at this point in my life, but I have it now.
All right, but that's just a number.
Right.
That's just a number. So
it's just a number. But if their goal was in 10 years and they ended up reaching that goal in 2 or 3.
Well, the goal is, I've met with people for 37 plus years.
Now those people have nothing.
And people have never asked me, explain the S&P to me.
Right.
Or the VIX, et cetera. They want to get enough money to pay off the house. They want to pay off the education for their kids if they can afford it. Mm-hmm. And they want enough money to retire comfortably.
Right.
They don't care about anything else. So the goal is,
that's better.
It is, yeah.
Not to focus on any individual equity or mutual fund or any indice.
Well, you can make a timeline and you say, in 5 years, because I'm just married, I want to buy a house.
Right.
So how much is it going to cost me? How much down payment, et cetera? So there's a number to work on because that's part of your future.
Okay.
And then you get to kids going to college. And the question you have to ask yourself is, am I making enough money? Can I put enough money away to support and pay for college for my children? I say no to, I'm guessing 90% of the people.
Really?
They're not making enough to pay $100,000 per child.
Right, they're not.
And by the time the kids are out of school, you're now in your 40s, 50s, and how much time do you have until you want to retire? And
not
how
much.
How much can you put away?
Not that much.
So I would strongly suggest, yes, you want to help the kids. Did your parents help you? Did their parents, et cetera?
Right.
In a lot of cases, no, they could not do it. So they chipped away and put money away for retirement. If you can help the kids at that time, good. If not, get a job, go to a state school for a couple of years, and see if you really need or want college.
It's true. Parents are really putting their own retirement at risk to pay for the college education for their children.
Major risk.
They really are, because they're not keeping in mind the fact that even though our children may come out of college with debt, they're 26.
Yeah.
We're 66 at that time in our lives, and they might have debt, but guess what? We don't have the money anymore. We tried so hard to keep them out of debt that we forgot to take care of ourselves. So now we're going to rely on our debt-free children to take care of us? I don't think so.
Well, you're hoping, but is that really going to happen? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm talking to Mr. Jan Haagen from the Haagen Financial Group. His website is Tenhaagen, Tenhaagen.com. He has 3 locations in portfolio in Huntington and Manhattan. His phone number is 631-425-1966, 631-425-1966. He's a certified financial planner. He is our investment portfolio repairman. I want to talk about insurance and reviewing your insurance policies.
All right, before you do that, when somebody comes in to talk to us, it's no obligation, it's no fee.
Right.
And what we do is we say we're giving you a second opinion.
Okay.
You have your own and your current advisor's
Fair enough,
opinion.
right.
All we want to do is look at it, review it, and suggest this is great, or maybe it's not because, and here's an alternative to think about.
That's a great idea. And you said it before. Listen, when you're planning a vacation, you might go online and look at this price structure and go online and look at that price structure. If you're planning to go out for dinner, you might look at different menus online and see how much that costs.
Sure.
You know, if you're buying a car, you're going to go to 13 different car dealers and find the right price. This is your investment portfolio. This is your money. This is all you got, man. So why would you just entrust one person with it? You need to get a second opinion all the time. You need to. It's important.
Yeah, I mean, even if you work with me, read publications,
right?
Read consumer reports, find out, am I doing the right thing for you?
Sure.
You know, because I'm not infallible.
No, you're not.
I think I'm good, but
So far, Jan Tenhagen, TENHAAGEN, Tenhagen.com. Again, his phone number is 631-425-1966. 425-1966. I want to discuss insurance with you because insurance is part of an investment portfolio, is it not?
very much so.
Right. Now, a lot of people look at insurance like, I have my investments and then I have my insurance policy. But it really is part and parcel of the same thing.
It is. It's protecting you and your estate, if you want to call it that,
Sure.
through your lifetime.
Right. I mean, now, by having a properly funded insurance policy, that's money that you can now leave to your children that you're investing pennies on the dollar, and then you can have a principal balance for yourself to support you in retirement.
Yeah, the insurance you can get
without risking the inheritance.
Well, you can get term insurance.
Right.
You can get universal UL, and you get whole life.
Right.
The question is, which is the right one for you and your needs?
Right.
And unfortunately, it's insurance is sold by people that get a commission or a salary.
Right.
So they're going to sell you what's going to pay them a lot.
Right.
In too many cases. So you've really got to do your homework and get somebody that can sit you down and say, this is A and B and C, and this is why we think you should have this particular one.
Yeah, if I can make a recommendation as an investment advisor, Jan Tenhagen can also offer you, because he's an insurance specialist, he can look at your portfolio and find the right insurance policy that would blend well and article itself within your portfolio strategy.
Right, and over the years we've told our people, you buy this insurance policy today.
Right.
Let's review it every 3 to 5 years because premiums have come down. What's happening now, it's even more critical, is people are living longer and longer and longer. The premiums you pay are going lower and lower. So you have a policy you bought 5 years ago for X.
Right.
Now, if you're still in decently good health, you can buy that same policy for a heck of a lot less money out of pocket,
right,
or get, for the same amount of money, a lot more coverage. And, you know, I've had the second child, the third child. You need more insurance to protect your family in case you're not there.
Again, it's Jan Tenhagen from the Tenhagen Financial Group. His phone number, in case you're first joining us, is 631-425-1966. 425-1966. He is a wealth management specialist, a certified financial planner, retirement income specialist, certified investment advisor, and insurance consultant. Now, in your office, when you meet with the people, again, there's no charge for people to sit with you, right? And you have a wonderful newsletter that goes out. Talk about that.
Yeah, we send out a financial newsletter every week,
right?
Which is all kinds of topics with the markets, and an awful lot of people like it. So if you go to the website and you just, all you have to do is give us your email. We will say you want the financial email newsletter. We will put you on that list. Right. If you ever want to get off of it, you just say I want off, and you're off.
So it's Tenhagen.com, TENHAAGEN, Tenhagen.com. Folks, go to the website, click on newsletters, and you'll see where it says sign up now. Put your name and your email address, and you'll be able to receive these for free of charge. It's very, very important that you fill your head with information. Because without information, you'll not know the right questions to ask your investment advisor.
You need to know the questions asked. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, and the person that you should be asking is Jan Tenhagen from the Tenhagen Financial Group. Again, he's located in 3 locations he has, one in Huntington, Northport, and in Manhattan. His phone number is 631-425-1966. 631-425-1966. And he's on here every afternoon on 103.9 LI News Radio. He is Jan Tenhagen, TENHAAGEN, Tenhagen.com. All right, we have about a minute left, okay? So we've invited people to your office. We spoke about the newsletter, talk about reallocating, talk about don't get swayed or nervous by the market hitting new highs because it always has. And the return this year in the market, you said, has been about 10%?
It's right about 10%, which is the average since
Historical return, right?
before 1900.
Right. And some years we've had lousy years, some years are better years. And this is a prime reason, a prime example of the reason why not to keep pulling out and pulling in.
If you do that, you're going to hurt yourself badly because you're going out, you're going in. You've got to be 100% right twice. That's hard to do.
Yeah, to know when the right time to come out and know when the right time to come in is. Just stay in. Just stay in.
Stay in and readjust, rebalance, reallocate periodically. Right. When you're talking to a certified financial planner, somebody that has a concept of what it's all about, rather than, hey, I got a new stock, I got a new bond, hey, how much money you got?
Jan ten Haagen from the Ten Haagen Financial Group. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Tenhagen.com, TENHAAGEN, TENHAAGEN. His phone number is 631-425-1966, 425-1966.